Hey guys, French Fry here. Today I did this very easy soft eye everyday makeup look on my sister. If you're curious to know what product I use, please keep watching. Starting with a clean face, I'm gonna use my Mercier Radiance face primer and apply that all over her face. I like to use my beauty blender to apply the product evenly throughout the face. Moving on to the brows, I'm going to use my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color dark brown and start outlining her eyebrows. Next, I am going to gently brush the head and the tail of the eyebrows just to give it a more natural look and get rid of any harsh lines. I am now using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige just to clean up the brows and make sure that they're symmetrical. Using that same concealer, we're going to apply it all over her lids, and that's going to be our base for the eyeshadow. Next, we're going to set that concealer using the lighter shade of the Morphe 35O palette. I'm now taking this light brown shade from the same palette and I'm applying that in her crease, doing sweeping motions. That's going to serve as our transition shade. Whenever I'm doing eyeshadow, I like to use a clean blending brush to blend the edges and make sure that everything is seamless. When I do that, I usually use the Morphe M441 blending brush. I'm using this darker brown to deepen the crease a little bit more to give it a little more dimension. And I'm doing that using the Morphe M562 brush. That is the perfect brush, very small and precise, perfect to get in that crease. Next, I couldn't make up my mind, so we're just going to use both of these shades and apply that on the lid. I'm using a small flat brush and I believe it is the Morphe M213. And then I'm going to go back in with the blending brush and blend the edges. Here I'm going back with the darkest brown just to darken the crease a little bit more. I am now using this slightly shimmery beige color to highlight her brow bone. And then I'm going in with this orangey brown color to darken her waterline. I like to start from light and build my way up to deeper colors. Next, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange to hide her dark circles and any dark spot that I don't want to see through the foundation. Then I'm going to lightly set the concealer with some Mercier translucent powder. Yay! Finally moving to foundation. I'm going to use the MAC Match Master foundation in number 5. This is not my favorite foundation and I bought it a while ago and it ended up being too light for me. But it ended up working perfectly for my sister, who is a shade lighter than I am. I'm just blending everything in with the beauty blender without forgetting the neck, of course. Taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade medium, I'm gonna go on and do her highlights. Next, I'm doing her contour with the same concealer in the shade Dark KOKO. After my sister left, I realized that part of the footage was missing, so we're gonna skip to the blending and get back to the almost finished face. So here we go. Bam! Face beat. While my sister is filling herself, I'm gonna quickly go over the product that I use in the missing clip. After blending out her concealer, I used the NYX Highlighting Contour Pro palette to set the contour. And then I used the Laura Mercier setting powder to set the highlight. For the blush, I used the Pearlescent Pink Rose Nacre by Wet n Wild. On the eyes, we have the Black Tattoo Liner by Katvond, Sunbeam by Benefit for a subtle glow, and last but not least, the KOKO Lashes in a Style Goddess. Moving on to the mascara, I am using the Colossal Volume Express by Maybeline, one of my favorite drugstore products ever. Moving on to the lips, I am using the Colourpop Lip Pencil in the shade Brink, I think. For the lipstick of the day, we picked Stone by Dose of Colors. Beautiful shade. By the way, that's a liquid lipstick, so it dries matte. Next, I'm going to grab these two shades from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to highlight the brow bone and the teardrops. And we're going to finish by spraying her face with the All Nighter Setting Spray by Urban Decay, a must-have. I'm gonna give you some slow-mos, and that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. If you like this type of videos, let me know so I can make more. And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions.